This is a very intriguing, compelling matchup. This team comes in ranked in the top 5 on the road, wearing a very big target, trying to avoid that upset trap. Welcome, folks, to Denton, Texas, and the home of the North Texas Mean Green. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the North Texas Mean Green. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Horned Frogs offense comes on the field first today. Kirk, in this quarterback's career has been a mix of mistakes, but also stepping up in some big moments when needed.
Chris, this guy doesn't necessarily have the flashy skill set, but he's very consistent with what he does within this offensive structure. And the defense better be careful, because whether it's his legs or his arm, he can make you pay.
Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field.
Illegal blocking.
Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. The gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback's got it on the option. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. And the Horned Frogs will line up to boot it away. And this will be the first punt with this offense tonight. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So North Texas's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. They'll be met by a defensive front that has a couple of impact players on it. They get after the quarterback. They slow the run down. Really a nightmare to block.
Well, these guys are what it's all about. You want to build a great defense? Follow this blueprint right here. Big, strong, athletic defensive linemen. They're game wreckers, and they're lucky to have a couple of them up front. Going to be tough on this offense to try to hold up at the line of scrimmage.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Keeping it on the ground here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? To the air, it's Thompson. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Play fake, looking to throw. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. It's an option look. Breaks into the clear. And make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Horned Frogs lining up here on 1st and 10. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Short pass finds the tight end. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Well, they're short of the first down, but good positive yards here on this 3rd down call to be able to give them the shot at the field goal if they choose to opt for it.
Grabbed by the receiver. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Looking to throw. It's Thompson. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. We'll see what he can do with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Here's the option play. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out.
Hold.
Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. And the Horned Frogs bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Back to throw. It's Thompson. Finds his target, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold.
Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. It's a draw to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's complete. They bring him down at the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Ball handed off. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. That completion makes it second and medium. Throwing off play action. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Defense is coming after him. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Punt team ready to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And the TCU offense takes the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more, looking for a man deep down the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
Hold on.
Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw. It's Thomas. Caught in the backfield. It's Garcia. Gets some space around the 30. An effective play. Good for a first down at the 35.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play.
Now here he goes. Past the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, TCU.
Man, it's fun to watch this option run so well, especially when they're bringing everyone into the party. We're used to seeing that guy catch 50-yard bombs, but this time he stays in his spot, and man, did it pay off with a scintillating touchdown run.
Lining up to try the extra point. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. North Texas's offense is back out there now. The last drive they gave up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Makes a nice move there. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Pass rush closing in. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Quick completion to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it second and medium. And the back gets the football. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down. And
he's in the clear. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking downfield, it's Thomas. It's a wide receiver screen. Touchdown, Texas Christian. This quarterback on fire today. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Here's the point after attempt. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking deep down the right side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Look out, he's in the clear. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They take it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Mean Green offense is back on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
First and goal here for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. Second down and goal upcoming. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Can the defense hold up here on third and goal? Dropping back, it's Thomas. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. He set up at the right hash mark, so a tricky angle here. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the football. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He flips it to the back across the middle. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw. And it falls incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Looking to throw again. And this pass is caught. They bring it down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Thompson, who makes the grab. Brought down after the catch, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Snags the quick throw.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out that you can take advantage of.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught by the receiver. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
You know, on a slant route, you'd like to see some big yards after the catch. But the defense has such tight coverage, there's just nowhere to go. That's a win for the defense, even though they gave up a completion.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry.
The pass rush gets home. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. Just standing there, gets hit again.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
So on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. And it's good right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so a little bit better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Denton than you have for what's been a fun first half? And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
Frogs will kick this away to start the second half. Turner looking to make a play here. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. North Texas's offense is back out there now. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in this huge lead. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. No huddle here for the offense.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
They punted 4 times already on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. Dropping back, it's Thompson. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up 4th. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. Play action here on first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion.
It's a good job here to be able to catch that ball, but let's give credit to the defense for making that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looks left and finds his target there. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
The Wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first. Second down after that run on the previous play. Going to try to use his legs here. Great cut there. Tough to show, but a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
The Horned Frogs pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
And the Horned Frogs offense is on the move now.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Well, they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. 2nd and goal for the offense. And a player is down injured after that last play. They take a timeout while they check him out. He's swarmed by the defense. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Scanning the field, it's Thomas. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So the penalty is going to wipe away the touchdown and back up the offense. Let's see if they can overcome that mistake. 3rd down and goal. Crucial play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, TCU. Still no answer for this offensive machine. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. So now on comes the field goal unit. Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
Here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Quickly behind the 6 here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking to pass. It's Thompson. Screen to the receiver in the flat. They bring him down after a short gain there. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. The back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The punt team making their way on the field.
Number 19 on to punt it away.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. So in this possession, a couple things in play. Can they add to the lead and maybe, as importantly, milk the clock? Finds room at the 30. Touchdown, Texas Christian. He wins the foot race to the end zone. Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Mean Green offense is back on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the TCU offense takes the field. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he'll be brought down.
Well, this is why the offensive coordinator trusts his quarterback on these RPOs. He made the right read, was able to pick up some good yards. Now they have a 2nd down and manageable. Wouldn't be surprised if they run that RPO again.
They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Back to pass. It's Thomas. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. We'll try to run it with the option. The back's got it on a pitch. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Looking for some space. It's Cobb. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. Returner looking to create better field position. And the returner will be brought down. North Texas's offense is back out there now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he's sacked and be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
And another sack here to add to their sizable tally on the day. Look, the game is over. It's time to run the football. At the very least, try some misdirection at the line. This offensive line has been getting whipped all day long.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. He'll field it close to the 50. And the coverage team finally gets it, but a great return. You can see the elusive speed from the return man. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
Ball handed off. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Still no answer for this offense.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that's another sack. I got to turn to the statistician. I've lost track. There's been so many. Can't we just call this game? In all honesty, they should start considering a mercy rule like they do in college baseball or softball. Enough.
Good throw to the left. Oh, what a grab. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Here's the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking downfield. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Leaning on the run game here late. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Back to pass. It's Thomas. Delivers quickly to the left side, and it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. And the Horned Frogs will bring their punt team onto the field. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Bringing pressure. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it with a first down at the 47. You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. A deep shot to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. Here's the second down play.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. There's the handoff. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.